Some people think that fear is conquerable, but it seems that Jim Carrey would disagree. As a college athlete, I have been forced to watch many motivational videos trying to rid us of fear. We have all heard things like faith over fear, or be brave, or fear not. But what does this really mean? Jim Carrey gave a beautiful commencement speech addressing this very topic. He says that fear is inevitable, but we get to choose what we do with it. I will give you a little snippet of this speech, and finally throw in a little bit of my own experience with truths that he speaks of at the end. Jim Carrey said, "Fear is going to be a player in your life, but you get to decide how much you can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about your pathway to the future, but all there will ever be is what's happening here and the decisions we make in this moment, which are based in either love or fear." So many of us choose our paths out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying I'm the proof that you can ask the universe for it. Please? And if it doesn't happen for you right away, it's only because the universe is so busy fulfilling my order. It's party size. My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that was possible for him, and so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant, and when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job, and our family had to do whatever it could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you could fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love. That's not the only thing he taught me, though. I watched the effect of my father's love and humor had on the world around me, and I thought, that's something to do, that's something worth my time. It wasn't long before I started acting up. People would come over to my house and they would be greeted by a 7-year-old throwing himself down a large flight of stairs. They would say, "What happened?" I would say, "I don't know, let's check the replay." And I would go back to the top of the stairs and come back down in slow motion. It was a very strange household. When I was in high school, they told me personally, this is my story, they told me I was too skinny, too small, and too slow to ever be great at football. But it was what I wanted to do, what I loved, and I could have chased another sport, but I might have failed at that one too. And football was what I loved. Fast forward a few years, I became a D1 football player at the University of Utah. Maybe not the end-all be-all of my life, but it did teach me to go after what you love and not to act out of fear. I hope to follow this pattern as I choose a major career and more throughout my life. What's yours? How will you serve the world? What do they need that your talent can provide? What's all that you have figured out? As someone who has done what you are about to do, I can tell you from experience, the effect you have on others is most valuable currency there is. Everything you gain in life is rot and fall apart, and all that will be left of you is what is in your heart.